Welcome to Leadership Energetics. Today's podcast is about how to build genuine connections and know how to get the results you want as a leader. So, how do you do that? And so, the biggest thing that I've learned in leadership is if I ever try to use the same strategy that I do with one person, with a completely different person, with completely different cultural backgrounds, or with a completely different way of relating, it doesn't work. So I have to be in the moment and go with the flow by being present to what the person's actually feeling. So to connect with someone in a deep level, it's not to do with what you say, it's not to do with the incredible joke you make, it's not to do with how deep you get to know them. It is to do with the feeling state. It's connecting at a feeling state. So having similarities together, it's great, but it doesn't matter if there's no feeling. You have to connect at a feeling level, create that bond, which takes trust. And for you to create trust, you have to create it in a feeling level. And you can only do that if you can feel other people by setting the tone for when you're meeting somebody new to come with curiosity. Because when you have that state of mind of pure curiosity, you're showing up from a place of actually desiring to understand whom is in front of you. And even if you know the person, this is the key point, every single time you meet them again, they're going to be slightly different, they're going to be going for different things, they're going to be in a different mood, in a different state. Now, this is not to say whatsoever for you to take on other people's responsibility in their side of the street, their accountability of their own actions and behaviors. But it is to say that you being in a leadership position, it's important for you to become aware of that, because it will give you the advantage of being 10 steps ahead, of being able to then create the energy of the space instead of being reactive to the energy they present you. You being curious and seeking to understand them from the bat and trying to really see what's actually going on in the moment, not what they're presenting or the mask they're showing. That'll give you the advantage to show up in a way where you emotionally create that safety and trust genuinely, because you're feeling what they're feeling and you're able to move in a way that actually emphasizes even more of a feeling of safety to express and them be themselves, and however they're being in that moment, they can be genuinely vulnerable and true with you. And that's an advantage in leadership. You want the people that you're leading to be honest and vulnerable, because if they're not, then you do not have accurate information on how to lead them. So your job is to help them release their guard and release their resistance by leading with curiosity to deeply understand where they are in each moment you are leading them. And that will change and fluctuate from moment to moment. So it is a game of genuinely hearing what they're actually saying, not what they want you to think they're saying, not what they want you to think about them, but what is actually the truth. It's about seeking the truth between all of that experience and finding the true essence beneath. And that's the beauty of leadership, because it's about deep, genuine connections. It's about true transformation that happens at a core level. It's about having those difficult conversations, but creating gems and diamonds out of them. It's learning and devoting yourself to a spiritual path and then applying that. So it's like meditating, but then applying that in your day-to-day life. It is using every skill that you have and applying it in order to be able to create art in every move that you make. It is a literal message to the world of whom you are, of what you expect, and what you are creating. You are telling the world who you are in each moment. And so you become like an artist through your movements when you're in a leadership position, because now you are leading the space. Every single moment, every single thing that you do matters, because it has a powerful message that it's sending out into the world. And because people are looking up to you, people are looking at you for answers, people are looking at you for guidance, you being in your center, you standing in your place of knowing who you are and being able to know that every single thing you do is a message that will be perceived as a message, that is when you start to intentionally direct and create a powerful experience for the people around you. And that's when you start to lead in a way that people absolutely want and love being led by you. So that's our video for today. I really think it's important to know that every single person you lead, you need to show up in a slightly different way. Some people need more reassurance, or some people need you to be a little bit more firm with them. Some people need you to be a little bit softer because they're actually a little bit tender in that moment. So it's really about listening better. So that is the video for today. Like this video if you liked it, so I know to continue making videos like this. Subscribe so that you can watch the daily videos, of course, and also comment, because I want to engage with you and I want to generally get to know you. So I actually don't have Wi-Fi in this place, so I'm getting it on Monday. So I'm going to be going to a cafe because I just moved. If you haven't been following my podcast, I've just moved houses. So I'm going to be getting Wi-Fi on Monday, broadband. So now I'm going to go to a cafe so I can upload this. And probably going to do the same thing again tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I'm going to film again today so I don't have to do it again tomorrow. So we're filming 2 videos in one day. But you'll see it in different days.